Hey guys, Beth Wrist here. I've got the same shirt on I've done the last 4 videos in. Still the same day. Anyway, I got dirty fingernails. I'm going to fix my midnight snack. And before I do, I want to ask again everybody, sincerely, to pray for Captain Chad Gu from IPD. He has fallen ill. And please sincerely pray for him. I will not be speaking of him in the future out of respect. So anyway, my midnight snack is a spaghetti surprise. Okay, my friend Joyce didn't stop by, so there I'm not. I don't have fried taters or beans, cornbread, and all that. What you do? This is what you do. You just take your little spaghetti meatballs, and you just, or not, okay, and you scoop that out of there, right? Now, I don't like cottage cheese, but a friend of mine told me today to feed Keena cottage cheese and scrambled eggs. So she's going to have a big breakfast in the morning. Okay. Simple spaghetti and meatballs. Now look, how much did this cost in the 60s? How much does it cost today? That's another video. Really, Keena? Okay, so what we're going to do is we simply put the spaghetti and meatballs in a bowl. And we'll clear that and we'll put it in there. Anyway, of course, I've got my Mountain Dew. This is why I walk the track in the middle of the night. Okay? Let me get a rag. Let me tell you something. A friend of mine was here one day. A dear friend of mine, everybody knows Joyce, told me to get a rag out of the door. And I said, okay, got a rag out of the door. She said, not that one. So I picked another rag. She said, not that one. And I said, why in the heck does it matter what kind of rag I get? Anyway, she's a hoot. And I tell you what, if she was brave enough to go reality show, we could be better than the Kardashians. The country and the humor and the sarcasm and the food is amazing. Okay, let's see what we got here. Keena? Drink all the water yet, baby? Anyway, I want to give so many shout-outs tonight. Once again, Penny Press. I want to give a shout-out to Mandy Mullins and her son for speaking out. Let's check this here, right? About what happened to him and to her son. I think that's a very serious thing. Now, I know a lot about this elderly man that shot him. And here's what you do when you're Pope. Or when you don't have a Joyce. Here's what you do. You just, now I can cook steak and lobster. I can cook anything. But, here's the problem. Let me get a fork and show you. Well, I always say, why do we have 20 forks? And she would say, well, and I said, if you only have 4 forks, you only have to wash 4 forks, right? But anyway, I don't know if it's clean or not. Don't care. What I eat with the food we eat is whatever. But anyway, look at this pitiful excuse for a meatball. I mean, can you see that? Now, it looks bigger there, right? Oh, Keena, shit. Okay. Sit. Pots. Okay. Now, see, I just sacrificed one of my meatballs, okay? And you only get, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, how much does a can of spaghetti and meatballs cost at Walmart? So instead, you got to make it interesting, and you got to cut the meatballs in half, which I did when I was a kid. When we got home from Lombard School after going to Kazie's and getting penny candy, we got home and we went to the basement, and we all had trays, and we watched Gilligan's Island and Brady Bunch. And ate our dinner. No matter what was cooked, when I was young, you ate what you got or you didn't eat, period. Okay? Now these kids say, I want McDonald's. You know, you guys, spaghetti meatball surprise. Of course, I took my friend's advice. Thank you. Here's a spaghetti meatball surprise. You know, you can add anything to it, but I like to make it a little crunchy. So what we will do here is I don't believe in paper towels. They're expensive. Plus, why can't you just get a washcloth out, wipe your hands on it for a couple of days, and wash it? Paper towels. Waste of money. Just like car insurance and homeowners. I'll be talking about that. Well, let me stir up my Fritos. Oh, I didn't get quite enough. Now, Thursday, I'll have a big old midnight snack. Anyway, here it is, right? Spaghetti and meatball surprise. Now, I know this sounds gross, but if I had a can of mushroom or a jar of mushrooms, I eat that shit out of, oh, excuse me, Charlie and Helen. I eat that stuff like crazy. I'll eat that right out of the jar. I'll eat green beans right out of the jar. But anyway, so, like I said in a little video a while ago, I want to give a shout out. I don't even know if she's on my channel, to Jamie Sue at Venice Beach. Girl, I'm coming to visit next time Cindy does. That place is hit hard down there. So much going on in the world that we don't need to be bothered with personal feelings towards anybody or anything like that. Hold on, I gotta get a rag. And she's not here, so I'm gonna get whatever rag I want. I'll be right back. Let's get her favorite rag. Let's take it. Okay, move, kids, move. Okay, so anyway, I'm not much for house cleaning. I think Missy can tell you that, Missy King, and I know Joyce can. But anyway, Kathy Fields, you crack me up, girl. My second book is called Warrior Within. And the cover of that is me on that horse with my hair a little bit longer. That's going to be about all the things I witnessed as a cop. Hey, anything's good if it fills your belly. Be blessed. A lot of people don't have food. I'm blessed for the spaghetti and meatball surprise. Okay? I like steak and lobster. I could have it. I'm just too lazy to cook. Now, I can cook, but who wants to clean up that mess? I don't. So, anyway, go on my website, BethRisk.com, and please list your concerns, any ideas, that anything about groups or social injustices, and contact me on there, and we'll figure something out, right? Excuse me. Spaghetti and meatball surprise. I'll tell you what. I'm so used to this growing up that I really wouldn't want to go to like an Italian restaurant and have big, huge meatballs and fancy spaghetti. I grew up on this, so it's a familiar taste. Brings back memories, so I'm good. Please like and subscribe, and put in the comments here what shows you grew up to and what did you eat. And I'm sorry that I haven't returned texts. I've got 280 texts on my phone, and I'm sure that my chiropractor at Core Wellness Center in Ashland, which are great people, are wondering what happened to me. Well, a lot of stuff happened. Not to me, but I'm trying to help a lot of people, so. Tina, come here. You want spaghetti and meatball surprise in there? Come on, let me pick you up, big girl. Oh, yeah. Here we go. You want, let's try this. This Tina trying this. You big girl right there. Spaghetti meatball surprise. Okay, you dropped it and Bentley got it. Here we go. Hey, 82 pounds. As long as I can lift her with one arm, I'm good. Well, Bentley got all that. See, you missed out on that, honey. Could drink you a gallon of water. Anyway. Sit. Plots. Okay. Anyway, be thankful for everything you get to eat. You know what my mom did when we were young? If anybody knew my mother, Rosemary Riss, and what she had been through, and raising us kids and taking care of us, she made everything special. Mom knew that on Christmas Eve, or on Thanksgiving Eve, that if she made deviled eggs, I was going to go in there in the middle of the night and eat them all. So she always had a hidden batch, and I loved that. It was our little secret. So I love deviled eggs. And also, you know, the whole concept of these schools and the history and who chooses to eliminate what part of history and who chooses to promote what part of history. These are your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, right? I wish George would have stopped by his spaghetti and meatballs. It's not very good, but I appreciate it. Like I said, I can cook. I'm just too lazy. But anyway, I want to give a shout out again to Greg Kleiber of Buckeye Monument, Ron Dickus, Christy Waybright, Kayla, works for the cemetery, and my co-board members, Bob Clary and Randy Wise, and especially April Ratliff for the monument down there. I told her when they were putting it in there that it was finally closure for them kids. I thought they were looking down, and that's just how I think. Okay. I think I've had enough of that. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. Somehow I don't feel like being in a funny mood right now because even though this man don't like me, in my back of my mind, I'm thinking about Chad Goose. So I'm not going to post any more videos tonight. I hope you understand. I'm very, I have a lot of empathy for people. It doesn't matter if it's returned or not. I mean, man, I just care about people. And I don't know what else to say, but fried taters and cabbage and the kielbasa beats this spaghetti meatball surprise. But I'll try it one more bite. I'm a trooper, right? Now, it's 12:14. I won't be drinking any raw eggs tonight. I only do that at like 5 o'clock in the morning before I walk the track and work out. By the way, I want to mention, because of the plate in my arm, from here to here with the 8 screws, I cannot use my rowing machine anymore. It's brand new. So if anybody is interested in that, let me know. It was very expensive, and I'll do another one. Hey, as long as my belly's full. A lot of people never make don't have spaghetti meatball surprise. I'll eat it. You know, I talk about this all the time, about the homeless, and, you know, a lot of people say, oh, they want to live like that, they want to live off the grid. Well, that's true for some of them. Should I be drinking Mountain Dew at midnight? I don't think so. But a lot of people say different. Now, I've never meant any hard feelings towards anybody with these rehabs, but I'm going to be interviewing a counselor there for one of these rehabs soon, and she can maybe shed light on what all's going on. Not about who owns and who all that, just about what goes on there. I don't have to call you guys out because everybody knows, right? Me calling people out don't mean I don't like them. It's the truth. Oh, Lord, these dogs are panting over spaghetti. This is my last bite. Lord have mercy. Okay. Here we go. Bentley don't be like that, man. Bentley's smaller, and but he manipulates Keena. Does that sound familiar? Anyway, Beth Wrist. I'll be back in a little bit. Hopefully with a different shirt on. Hopefully it'll be in the morning. But everybody, like I said, please pray for Captain Shadgu for my PD. I mean that sincerely. And I just don't want to talk anymore tonight, okay? So if you want to leave me a message on my messenger, I appreciate it. Like I said in my Facebook, if I'm working with you, leave your name and number. I have silence unknown callers. So thank you so much. Beth Wrist, God bless. Arlington, Ohio.